Now we will discuss how to balance a redox reaction in basic medium. So in basic medium. The example is potassium permanganate or permanganate reacting with hydrogen peroxide. That's going to give me manganese oxide plus O2. Now if you notice the permanganate in acidic medium, it gives the manganese 2 plus. However, in basic medium, it gives the manganese oxide. We will discuss this after that. Now, the way to balance a redox reaction in basic medium, it's exactly the same as we balance a redox reaction in acidic medium. But we will add 2 extra steps at the end. So I'll be fast balancing this reaction first in acidic medium. Consider it like it's in acidic medium. Then we will add the 2 steps to cover the basic medium. I will split this equation into 2 half equation. The first, it's MnO4 minus, it gives MnO2. And the second is H2O2, it gives O2. Now, I will follow the same steps. Balance other atoms other than oxygen and hydrogen. So 1 Mn, 1 Mn. So that's good. 4 oxygen, 2 oxygen. So I still need 2 more oxygens. So I will add 2 water molecules. Now here I have 4 hydrogens. Here I have no hydrogens. So I will be adding 4H plus. Now look at the charge. Here 1 minus and 4 plus, 3 minus. Here it's 0 and 0. So how can I make the 3 plus 0? By adding 3 electrons. Now the H2O2, I do not have any other elements than hydrogen and oxygen. So I will skip the first step. Now the second step, balance oxygen. Oxygen is balanced already. Now the second step is balance hydrogen. Now hydrogen, here I have 2 hydrogen. So I will add here 2 H plus. Now look at the charges. Here I have 0, but here I have 2 plus. So how can I make the 2 plus 0? By adding 2 electrons. Now I can sum these 2 half equations. But before summing, I need to make sure that I can cancel the number of electrons. So here it's 3 electrons and here it's 2 electrons. So what I can do, I can multiply this half equation by 2. So 2 times 3 is going to give me 6. And I can multiply this half equation by 3. 3 times 2 is going to give me 6. And the balanced equation will be then 2 permanganate plus 3 H2O2. Now, for the H plus, now for electrons and electrons, I will cancel it out. For H plus, 8H plus to the reactant side and 6H plus to the product side. So I will take the 6H plus from the product side, from 8H plus, and the remaining is going to be 2H plus. Okay? That's going to give 2 manganese oxide, 2 MnO2, plus 3 O2, plus, now, water, I do not have water to the reactant side, so it's going to be 4H2O. Okay? So, let's look now if it's balanced in the acid medium. 2Mn, 2Mn. Now, for oxygen, I have 8 plus 6, that's 14. 2 times 2, 4, plus 6, 10, plus 4, that's 14. For hydrogen, I have 6 plus 2, 8. 4 times 2, 8. For the charge, I have here 0 And here I have 2 minus and 2 plus. They will cancel each other, so I have 0. But I'm not done yet. This is balanced in acidic medium. The basic medium, I said I will add 2 extra steps. For this reaction to become in basic medium, I should not see any H plus in it. So in this case, what I can do, if I have H plus here, I will be adding 2 OH minus to cancel out the H plus. Okay? But if I add 2 OH minus to this side, I also have to add 2 OH minus to this side. So basically, I did not change anything to this reaction. Okay? So now I can just say this 2 OH minus with this 2 OH plus, it's going to give me 2 H2O molecules. Okay? So now how my reaction will change? These 2 water molecules will cancel out with 2 of these 4 water molecules. So all what I have to do now is to write again this reaction after these changes. So I have 2MnO4 minus plus 3 H2O2. Now the H plus is gone, so it's going to give me 2 MnO2 plus 3O2 plus 2 H2O. So let's look now at this reaction if it's balanced. 2 manganese, 2 manganese. Now I have 8 plus 6, 14 oxygen. Now 4 plus 6, 10 plus 2, 12. Right, so I missed the 2 OH minus. Okay, so 12 plus 2 is going to be 14. For the hydrogen, 6 hydrogen and 2 hydrogen, 4 hydrogen and 2 hydrogen, 6. Now let's look at the charges. I have here 2 minus, and here I have 2 minus. So this reaction is balanced in basic medium.